I'm going to read a short story from a book by Judy Blume called Friend or Fiend. And this short story is called No Hats for Fluzzy.
Hats, hats, hats. Hats for cold white stuff, hats for wet stuff, hats for riding on wheels, but no hats for Fluzzy.
She wanted me to wear hats. That girl with tails coming out of her ears.
I hissed to tell her I don't like hats.
But she didn't get it. She called me Mister.
What kind of name is that? That boy was even worse.
He tried to push me into the bathtub. Don't you want to learn to swim? He said.
No, I don't want to learn to swim. So I hissed and I stuck out my claws. He pulled my tail. I tried to bite him before he bit me.
They chased me through the house. Stupid cat, she called.
When the door opened, I flew out. I ran as fast as I could and as far as I could. I was never going to let them find me.
When the big booms came, I was scared, but I kept going. When the sky lit up, I shook all over, but I kept going.
When the water fell from the sky, I got wet, but I still kept going.
I kept going until I was too tired to run anymore.
I cried. Meow, meow. A door opened.
A different boy and girl lived there. Oh, he's so wet, she said.
And he's shaking, he said. Poor little kitty. They dried me. They gave me milk and a soft place to sleep.
When the mum asked, but who does he belong to? I didn't tell.
Besides, I never really belonged to those other two, even if they didn't know it. These two were different. They called me Fluffy, or maybe it was Fuzzy. No, wait, it was Fluzzy.
Anything was better than Mister. After that, I was happy. Until the cold, white day when I saw them again.
Two Tails and Tail Puller.
I heard Two Tails say, I know that cat. That cat looks like Mister. When she said that, my fur stood up.
My whiskers stuck out. Tail Puller said Mister was a bad cat. That did it. I leapt across the cold white stuff and crept under the house.
I didn't come out till I was sure they were gone.
Tonight, when the big booms came again, and the sky lit up, and the water came falling down,
I hid in my secret place, in the closet, right at the back, on top of the towels.
I didn't come out for a long, long time. When I did, he said, "Guess what, Fluzz? We're having a party!"
Party? I tried to remember what party means. It didn't sound good.
She tried to put a hat on me.
I knew party wasn't a good word. No hats for Fluzzy, I told her.
But she didn't get it, so I took off the hat and I bit it 100 times. She said, "Stop that, Fluzzy." He laughed. "No hats for Fluzzy,"
I said again. This time they understood. They wore hats, but not me.
When they started fighting about who I love best, I ran around them in circles. I love it when they fight over me.
When I let the two of them stretch me out,
she held my front end, he held my rear. I brushed his face with my tail.
They started singing a song. I think it was about me.
They smiled when the dad snapped our picture, so I smiled too.
I'll stay with them forever, as long as they remember.
No hats for Fluzzy!